Hello guys. So today I will be teaching you about box composable in Jetpack Compose. So I will open a project, my recent project. Okay. So its name is Compose Playground. Here you will get everything which you want. For example, everything like box layout, column layout, lazy column, everything which you need to learn about Jetpack Compose. Okay. So I will create this project and give the repository link in the description so that you can clone the project and look at yourself. And I have also implemented comments so that you can use it anyhow you want. Okay. So example, this is the application Compose Playground. If you want to look at what is column layout, you can just open and you can notice how it works. And also you have code of column layout, you can just check it out. And also if you want to check what is scaffold, you can just open this and you will have everything in scaffold which is required. Okay, so this is how my project looks like, and you will clone it and many more elements will be added soon. Okay, so inside this column layout, we have implemented a box. So today we will be learning about this box, what it does and how it works, okay, and why it is used. And the first thing is we will be making this ourselves, not from here. I will not explain from this code. We will be coding it ourselves. So I have made another project. So as soon as you create an empty project, this is the thing you will be noticing. In last video, I have already told what will happen when you create an empty Jetpack Compose activity. So this was the thing which I had made. So let us just remove the code from here. And also we need to remove this because this is the custom thing which is made. Now the first thing we will be implementing is a box. Now don't get confused with this syntax. I will be explaining you everything. For now, just assume that uh, if we directly run the code, there is a issue in padding. So I am fixing this padding with the help of box. Okay. So this code you just ignore it. This line of code you just ignore it. I will explain you why I have done this. You just leave this for now. I will just now create a new composable. So what is a composable? Composable is a function which represents an element on the screen. Okay. So the box which we created in that last project, this can be considered as a composable, or this entire can be also considered as a composable. For now, for one box, we will be creating a single composable. Okay. So I will name this box demo. The function name is box demo. Okay. Now, we created a normal Kotlin function and annotated with add composable. As soon as you annotate with add composable, your normal Kotlin functional function will understand that this is a Jetpack Compose function and it is an UI function. So it will give you all the suggestions and things which are required for creating a UI. So the first thing is box layout groups position composable within it using a tag that is aligned to parent's edge. So I will be explaining you what this means. So let us just create a box. So for creating a box, you need to just write box. As you know, Kotlin is a declarative language, so syntax is quite easy. Okay. So we have the first suggestion which is coming from androidx.compose.foundation.layout. This is the thing we will be implementing, and this is the same thing. Anyone, you can choose anyone. I will choose this one. Sorry. I will just select that one. So here we go. Now we have a box and also we have a function lambda function here. Now inside this box we need to declare some parameters to make it working. Okay, so the first parameter we will be passing is called as modifier. As the name suggests, it helps us to modify something. So I will just name it. So here we go, we have modifier, and modifier is of type modifier. So just write it capital and you get a suggestion called modifier. So this modifier, what it does is this class help us to change the shape of the element, add background, maybe height, width, everything. So for now, what I will do is I will implement this box of type full size. Now this box will occupy full space in this composable. Okay. Now let me just go here and declare something. Now I will make text over here. What is a text? Text is nothing but the thing which is visible, a normal text which will be visible on the screen right now. I will explain you when I run the code. For example, inside this box, this text is present. Now this is called as text. Okay, so Kotlin is so Compose is a declarative language. So text is called as text. We don't have any fancy syntax name. So this thing which is present inside this box is called as text. So let me just write some text. So the first text I will write is red. Now we need to pass, uh, I will make three copies of this. I will increase the size of the text with the help of font size. Okay, so font size needs some parameter. I will pass maybe 20 sp. Oops, sorry, not dp. So sp. Okay, so now I have created a text. Now I will add three texts similarly. I will just copy it, paste it, again copy it and paste it. Now I will rename this red as green. I will rename this as blue. Okay. Now as soon as I run the code, uh, you will be observing something which I will be telling you in a quite while. But you can notice that this function is not yet called. Okay, and this parameter is unnecessary. I will just remove it. This function is not at all called. So I will be calling it in our main activity. So anything you make, you need to call it in main activity to get visible on the screen. Otherwise, your function will not work at all. Okay, so I will be calling it. So the name of the function is box demo. I am just calling it. And let us just run the application. Here you have a button, so we will be running this. Okay, after you run the application, this is what is been printed. Okay, so all the three things are mixed with one another. So box layout has this functionality where you can place the child items one on the other. So this is the parent, this box is a parent, and these text fields are its children's. Now the element are aligned top of each other. Okay, so in other layouts, they are not arranged on one another, they are not stacked on one another. Instead, they are placed in some order, which I will be explaining you in upcoming videos when we learn about column layout and also maybe row layout. Okay, but for now, understand that box layout is used when we need to stack the element one on the another. Okay, now what we will be doing is we will be changing the alignment of this text and align them. Okay, so we have a parameter called as align. We have a parameter called as content alignment, which will be passing it in the box. Let us just pass the content alignment, and this alignment can be passed using alignment dot center. Let us just pass the center alignment, and all the elements in the stack will be arranged in center. Okay, so this is what it will do. So let me just run the code. Output of the screen, you can just look at here that box layout has implemented its children one on the another, that is stacked on top of each other. So the first thing, the red is been printed here and the green is been printed at the same alignment, that is the center, because we passed the parent alignment dot center. So every children has been printed at the center. Now the thing is, I want to change the child one to maybe top, child 2, that is this text, to center, and I want to change the style of this third one at the bottom end. Now what I can do, I can just control the children's independently. Okay, so I will just use modifier. I will be using modifier which is from the composable. I will just passing alignment, that is align. I will use this function called align. I will be passing alignment using alignment dot top, because I want this at top start. So I have just passed the parameter top start. Now we have built preview, so I will be looking it at preview instead of the simulator because it takes a lot of time to build. Now we have red at the top start because we just passed the alignment top start. Now what I will be doing is I will passing this green child at the center. So it is already center, no need to pass modifier. It is by default center only. But if you want to still pass it, you can pass it. But I will be leaving it for now. I will show you later. Now I want this blue color at the bottom. That is here, bottom end. I will be passing modifier, and I will be giving it a modifier. I will just pass alignment. So ALIGN. So we have this function called align. We'll be passing alignment. I will be giving it as alignment dot bottom. Okay, I need to put a dot. Okay, bottom end. Now you can look at here that our blue color is being printed at the bottom end. So this is how we can control our children's, that is our box children. Okay, and this is the parent. If you just remove this alignment, you can notice that we don't have any specific order. All the things are getting at the start. So we just need this to align the items inside of the parent. Okay, now our items are aligned properly, and also we can control each children with the help of modifier align. Okay, now what I will do is I will tell you another use case of this box. Maybe you want to create a, okay, I will just go back. You want to create a custom button like this. Okay, so this is not actually a button, but with the help of box we can create buttons as well. We also have our own composable function called button, but maybe you need to implement something as gradients or other things in that button to get customization of the button. You can use box. So I will just create a new composable called button. I will use composable. I will just create a function called as box button. Here we go. We have created a box button. Now inside of this we will make a box and we will pass a modifier. So as I said, modifier help us to modify the uh, properties of this particular composable. So box is a composable, we can control its properties using modifier. Now I will be passing it a modifier, and now instead of giving it full size, that is look at here, we have given it fill max size. Now it is filling complete size. So our box, parent box, is of size complete screen. So what I will be doing is I will passing it fill max width. Now if I put fill max width, the box will take complete space. This is not full max width. When I uh, when I implement this one, it will take complete space. Also, it will touch here. Okay, so entire display width. Now I have implemented fill max width. I will be running this. I will remove this preview and I will just paste this one. Let me just paste it. Now now you will have nothing to observe because this box has nothing inside of it. I will just put some text. So let us create a login button. So I will just name it login. And after some time you may notice it. Okay, now we can notice that we have a button called login, but it is not looking like a button. And also uh, we cannot see the display. It is gone. So I will do it. Show system UI dot true. When I make the system UI as true, it will be shown in this way. Okay. Now the thing is we cannot make out things because our login is very small. I will just increase the text size with the help of font size. Okay. So we have a property called as font size. I will be passing it, I mean 15.sp, and as soon as I pass 50 sp, you can notice that our login size has been changed, but we still cannot make out where our box lies. Okay, and the uh, also the child is at the start of the box. We want it as center because the button has the text in the center. So what I will do is I will just pass align content, oh sorry, content align with the help of alignment dot center. Now our text will be at the center. Okay, now button has some color, okay, in the background, so we need to implement color. So let us just add that as well. So to add color inside of this modifier, we have a function called as background. Inside of that background, we need to pass the parameter color. We'll be using color dot, I guess we can use green color. Now our box color will be visible. And look at here, we have made a button which is of color green and it has some text inside of it. Now the thing is, we want to give some space between this one. So what we can do is we can tell that don't occupy full size. So the full width is of 1f 1f. Okay, so if you want to give don't want to take complete width, instead you can take 0.8% of width, so you can just pass 0.8f. Now it will leave space. You can just look at here. Yes, we left some space. Okay, so this is how you can create a button using box. So this is a very naive example of box. I hope you understand what exactly a box is. When we in the real world, when we design UI, we will be learning more about box properties and how to combine it to make beautiful layouts in our applications. But for now, understand that box stacks the elements, its children elements one on the another, and also we can implement beautiful layouts using box because we can create, we can give background color and other things. And also box is a very useful thing when we have to create our custom buttons and other stuff. So this is the thing why box is used. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. In the next video we will be discussing about composables, where we will also use this box to display such kind of things. Okay, but for now this is the box and you can already design this thing. Just you need to create a box and just pass you can just pass 0.8f, and then later you can pass text inside of this box using this one text parameter. And later what you can do is you can change the background color green to blue, and you have already created this box. In next video we will be discussing how we can group this with column and create such layouts. Okay, so thank you so much for this thank you so much for your patience hearing. I will be coming back in the next video and explaining you much more detailed about this box and also uh, column layout. Thank you so much.